Okay, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about who are the mound builders. I talked about this briefly in my last video, okay, about the giants in America. Okay, now we're going to be exposing a couple of things, so strap your seatbelts on and let's take a journey through the corridors of time. So, what we need to do is, we're going to be coming from this book right here, The Ancient Giants Who Ruled America. I'm going to touch upon a couple of things in here, alright? So before we do that, we need to set the foundation. So, once again, it says, the obscure mound builders were indigenous blacks of North America, ancestors of America's Washita Empire. It says that though so many have been deliberately destroyed, over 200,000 ancient pyramids and huge mounds of earth in the shape of cones, animals, and geometric designs can still be found from the southern coast of America to Canada. These structures were built by a so-called obscure. If you don't know what obscure means, let's look it up. What does obscure mean? It says not discovered or known about or uncertain, right? It says these structures were built by so-called obscure or unknown people, largely known as the mound builders. The truth about the mound builders is suppressed. Why? Because they were an advanced civilization of dark-skinned, woolly-haired blacks who were indigenous native to North America, kin or related to the Olmecs of South America. Okay? At one time the African and American continents were joined. Alright? So, it says here that the black mound builders were the Washita Moors or the Moors, the original inhabitants of North and South America. Many, really most, blacks in North America or North America are unknowing descendants of these mound building indigenous blacks and not descendants of African slaves. It says America is America. Therefore, Columbus was not entirely wrong in calling these people Indians. For the true meaning of India means, for the true meaning of the word Indian is black, is a black person. Indian means black as in India or indigo, the darkest color of the spectrum. We just setting the foundation here. So, let's go here to the 1828 Webster Dictionary. Type in American. Just setting the foundation here. And it says American, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races, found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. So the original word for American, for an America pertaining to America was Aboriginals, or the Aborigines. Okay? Now, let's go into this right here. The ancient giants who ruled, this is supposed to be America. Okay, they just swapped out the vowels, right? Okay? So let's go into some things. Like here, finding, it says 50 skeletons unearthed, remains of giant aborigines discovered. We just looked up what aborigines are. Okay? Now, we're going to go into here. You got here documenting of double detentions. These are teeth. Okay? Throughout the Indian lore of giants are also stories of skulls being found with double rows of teeth called double detentions. Now, this is going to get some paper and a pen, take notes, because this is going to tie into the movie called Coneheads. Okay? So it says like here, double-toothed giant, Journal Tribune, Williamsburg, Iowa. Now, let's go back here to right here. So we're going to go here to right here. So it says articles by albinos or Caucasians rarely admit these giants are Negroid. It would be incorrect to call them Africoid because nappy spiral-haired black people are indigenous in North and South America, as well as Africa. Black people are indigenous to the entire planet and the very cosmos. We are from everywhere. The very word indigenous is Indi, meaning black, and gene, or beginning, the source. Gene, beginning, is black. The word human is hue, color. Okay? This ties back into the word nigger, the sacred N-word. Now, so she's talking about these articles right here, right? So, this journal, it's a journalistic article. This is published April 27, 1900s. It says the discovery in Hadrian County a short time ago by Joseph Buddha, and Elliot Charles Gaines of innumerable mound builders relics. You know who the mound builders are? And the subsequent finding by other parties of the remains of a man of the prehistoric is before the white man, period, having greatly interested scientists in other parts of the country. The chief among these being curator Charles Aldrich of the State of the Horticultural Society. It says that assuring himself of the truthfulness of the various newspaper reports, Mr. Aldrich had arranged to be in Eldora next month and began a careful and systematic exploration of some of the mounds or pyramids in the vicinity, the legal permission having been obtained. In a large show window in Eldora for several days had been exhibited the skeleton of the man which was found in a mound or pyramid on the banks of the Iowa River near Eagle City, 6 miles north. It has caused much interest and wonderment. Although well preserved, it is estimated that the skeleton is many centuries old. The skull is very large and thick, fully a quarter of an inch. A set of almost round double teeth are remarkably well preserved. They are yellow with age, are perfect in shape, and appear to have been double, both above and below. Now keep this in mind, these double teeth. The femurs are very long, showing a giant in stature. Dr. N.C. Morris, a prominent physician who examined the skeleton, pronounced that, it says, Dr. N.C. Morris, a prominent physician who examined the skeleton, pronounced it that of a person who had evidently been trained for athletics, as the extremities were so well developed. These are black people, Negroes. Let's keep on going. The Death Valley, Temple of the Giants. This story from the Nevada News relates how Dr. F. Bruce Russell, following up on reports that the Smithsonian had hidden evidence of giants found in Death Valley, eventually uncovered a complex of 32 caves in a 180 square mile area around the Nevada, California, Arizona border. Inside the complex of caves, he reported finding the skeleton of 8 and 9 foot giants dressed in animal skin that had been tailored into jackets and pants that resembled, quote, prehistoric zoot suits. Russell also reported finding hieroglyphics, extensive weapons, religious artifacts, and cooking utensils, and at the end of a hall leading to the main temple, he said there was a room filled with the well-preserved remains of dinosaurs, saber-toothed tigers, imperial elephants, and other extinct beasts paired off in niches as if on display. Now they said that he reported that finding the skeletons of 8 and 9 foot giants dressed in animal skins that had been tailored into jackets and pants that resembled prehistoric zoot suits. What is a zoot suit? What is a zoot suit? So, they said that these people had prehistoric. What is prehistoric? Prehistoric is relating to or denoting the period before written records. So this is before stuff was written down. Very old or out of date. So, what is a zoot suit? Zoot suit. Zoot suit. Here's a zoot suit. These are suits. Zoot suit is men's suits with high waist, wide-legged, tight-cuff, peg trousers. This style of clothing became popular in African American, Latino, Italian American, and Filipino American communities during the 1940s. Stop. We know the African Americans these are Negroes, but this is predating Latino, Italian American. This is predating the 1940s. Okay, so here's your zoot suits. Let's go to the damn images. Here's your zoot suits right here. These are zoot suits right here. So you mean to tell me that these dudes didn't have style back then? Let's read it again. So it says, let's read this part. Atlantis in the Colorado River Desert. Nevada News, 1947. Okay, let's read this. Near the Nevada, California, and Arizona border area, 32 caves within a 100 square mile area was discovered to hold the remains of ancient, strangely custom 8 to 9 foot giants. They had been laid to rest wearing the skins of unknown animals, similar to sheep skins, fashioned into jackets with pants described as, quote, prehistoric zoot suits. The same burial place had been found 10 to 15 years earlier by another man who made a deal with the Smithsonian. The evidence of his find was stolen and covered up by Darwinian scientists. Dr. F. Bruce Russell had come to Death Valley from the East Coast for the sake of his health. He had taken up mining in the West and was exploring across the Colorado River into Arizona. What he found, he described as the burial place of a tribal hierarchy within the ritual hall of an ancient people. He felt that some unknown catastrophe had driven them into these caves. All of the implements of the civilizations were there, including household utensils and stoves. Dr. Russell reported seeing hieroglyphics chiseled on carefully polished granite within what appeared to be a cavern temple. I thought only the people in Egypt was writing on walls and writing hieroglyphics. This is over in America. Another cave led to their sacred hall, which contained carvings of ritual devices and markings similar to those of the Masonic order. A long tunnel from this temple led to a room where Russell said, quote, well-preserved remains of dinosaurs, saber-toothed tigers, imperial elephants, and other extinct beasts were paired off at niches as if on display. Are you hearing this? Let's keep on going. Okay, now listen to what these people admit to. This is Iowa, inhabited for at least 2,000 years by Ray E. Colton, archaeologist, Iowa Enterprise, Esterboro, Iowa, August 21st, 1935. Now let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, let's break this down kindergarten style. Okay, and it says here that the mound builders were an advanced civilization of dark-skinned, woolly-haired blacks who were indigenous, native to North America, and kin. What is kin? Or kin? What does kin mean? Let's look it up. One's family or related to, or brother. Okay? Now let's close out some of these windows. Okay? Now let's go back here. So it says here that it says that most blacks in North America or North America are unknown descendants of these mound building indigenous blacks and not descendants of black African slaves. America is America. Okay? So you are the indigenous natives. The indigenous, this is you. You come from these people. These people who's building these pyramids all over North and South America, all over in Canada, all over the goddamn world, that these white people are calling giants. Knowing damn well who they are. And I'm about to prove it, that they know that these mound builders, these pyramids, they was built by black people. They call them mound builders. That they know these black folks. Now let's go into this. Let's go into it. Let's go. Let's get into it. And then we're going to break down the movie Coneheads. It says thousands of years before the arrival of white pioneers to what is now Emmett County, Iowa, there inhabited in this section of northern Iowa a strange race of people whom science has named the, quote, mound builders. He called them mound builders. So let's go back to the drawing board. It says mound builders, these pyramids, they call them mounds. The truth about mound builders is suppressed. Why? Because they were an advanced civilization of dark-skinned, woolly-haired blacks who were indigenous native to North America. So who has woolly hair? Let's go back to the damn what dictionary is that? Clarendon Dictionary. Who has woolly hair? Negroes. (1824) I think dictionary. You want the definition of the word wool. Let me see. Okay, you got the Clarendon Dictionary, 1894. All right. Okay, and let's bring this up some. close out this window. And we want the definition of wool. Okay. Okay, we want the definition of wool. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. All right. Okay, we want the definition of wool. Okay, here it is. Wool. The soft, curled hair of sheep and other animals. Closely curled hair of Negroes. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back here and listen to what they say. So, science has named these people the Mound Builders. Evidence of this race has been found at various points in north central Iowa, especially along the shores of Lake Opequogie and other bodies of water such as creeks and rivers. You see that? Okay? It says, these artifacts in shape of arrowheads, pottery, spearheads, axes, and some human skeletons remains give to archaeologists the story of this strange race that is believed to have antedated the white pioneers by at least 2,000 years. So what is antedating? Antedate is preceding time, comes before something. Okay? That's what that is. Alright? So it goes on to say that traces of extinct fortifications, burial ceremonial, and effigy mounds have been found near Milford and Spirit Lake in Dickinson County, and a line drawn east and west among Emmett and Kossuth counties. These mounds or pyramids and other artificial tumuli could have been erected only by the mound builders, as they are known to have been the only cultured race of the ancient times of the North American continent capable of erecting these works of antiquity. Owing to their erection of these mounds, pyramids, The term, quote, mound builder has been applied to their race and culture. You see that? These white people know that these mound builders, these pyramid builders are black people, are Negroes. But you Negroes that was born here in North America, you are related to these people. Now, let's go into let's read something else. Like right here, check this out. So you got here in Lee Canyon, Arizona dinosaurs pictographs. Okay? Alright? So you got in the caves, it says, quote, the elephant of America dates back to at least 30,000 years. The dinosaur belongs to an even earlier tropical era going back millions of years before that. Yet, there in Lee Canyon are pictures of both the elephant and dinosaur chipped in the rock by prehistoric man. Now remember, in that book I have, it shows that the white man didn't come on the scene until 4,000 years BC, 4,000 years ago. Now, let's go here to okay. All right, let's read this real quick. So you got Grave Creek Mound, or the Grave Creek Pyramid, West Virginia. The best known mound or pyramid and the largest in Ohio Valley region is the Grave Creek Mound at Moundsville. This mound was purchased by the state in 1901. Part of the necessary funds was raised by school children. It is now a public park and is maintained by prisoners of the penitentiary. It is located directly opposite the walls of the state prison. It was discovered by John Tomlinson in 1772. 2 years prior, this pioneer had built his cabin near the site of the now famous burial ground. Around it, he noted a number of smaller pyramids. The largest of the group was 69 feet in height and about 900 feet in circumference at the base. On it were huge oak trees that indicated that the mound or the pyramid had been built many years before it was discovered by white men. So don't try to come on my channel and try to flag me instead of being racist. These are white folks that saying this. These white people write these books, and they saying that these pyramids, these mounds, are being built by some unknown race. You know what I'm saying? They try to say some aliens, shit like that. But these are black folks that's doing this stuff. Okay? Like right here, the Moundsville Giants by Patricia Cantley. Rally registered June 19, 1963. It says, the largest of the prehistoric remains in this state is the Grave Creek Mound at Moundsville in Marshall County. It looks about 900 feet around at the base and is 69 feet high. When the pyramid was opened in 1883 by inexperienced workmen, a burial vault was discovered. It contained 2 compartments, one in the center of the mound of the pyramid on a level with the surrounding land, and the other about halfway to the top. In each compartment was found skeletons. 2 in the lower and 1 in the upper. Each skeleton was surrounded by ivory beads and other ornaments of various kinds. One skeleton was covered by thin pieces of mica. It was claimed there was also found a stone tablet near the upper compartment on which were inscribed characters that resemble ancient hieroglyphics. You see that? Now, let's go into one more thing, okay? And check this out. Let's read this real quick. So it says, King Conehead is discovered. The author said, throughout my research, I ran into reports describing skeletons with deformed, elongated, or flattened skulls. In almost all the cases where there was more than a curiosity description, it turns out that what is being described are what have recently been called coneheads. In a humorous reference to the famous Saturday Night Live sketch and movie, a condition most clearly seen in the famous statue of Queen Nefertiti. Egyptian princess Mary Aten, daughter of Nefertiti and Akhenaten, with typical elongated skull. Traditionally, this has been attributed to hydrocephalic deformation or artificial skull bordering techniques. Now, let's do this. So, let's do this. So let's go here to the movie called Coneheads. And they want to cut my video off. So this is the movie called Coneheads. Coneheads was a sketch they did, right? And it says, Coneheads, the father and mother, the father's name is Beldar, and the mother's name is Maat. Now take this, break this word apart, and Maat goes back to Egypt. And when you look up Coneheads, it says Coneheads is a 1993 American comics science fiction film. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And it says the film is based on NBC SNL comedy sketches about aliens stranded on Earth. Alright? Who have anglicized their Ramulakan surname to Conehead. Okay, you see that? Now, let's go to Conehead's teeth. Where are they getting this stuff from? So, right here, you have the pictures with Coneheads, right? In the movie, Beldar is at the dentist. Now, look at this image right here. Don't these teeth remind you of these teeth right here? Look at this. What do you notice here? Look how they're making fun of black people. Look at these teeth, right? And then look at this image. You have this, these are the Twa, the pygmies, right? And then look at Beldar. What do you notice? They're making fun of us. And then when you go here to another image, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, if we go back here to right here, okay. So let's go back into Conehead's teeth, right? Now, we're gonna go here to this image. Now he's at the dentist, right? And what do you see? He has double rows of teeth. I want to bring this up so you can see this now. See that? He has double and triple rows of teeth. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Okay. So let's go back here to right here. Okay. So it says that giants and the pyramids of America. Skeletons of the tall giants with distinctly African features have been found in many of these mounds, which African Americans, including the Ouachita Nation, regard as sacred sites and pyramids. All right. Many of these structures are over 3,000 years old and have been based on carbon dating and artifacts found in them. All right. Let's see here. Right here. They found this 12-foot giant, and Pedro de Casanadi, who accompanied Colorado, wrote of Cacopa Indian tribe, that were giants who could carry logs that 6 of the Spaniards could not budge. Archaeological discoveries are numerous as well. In 1833, soldiers digging in Lompoc Rancho, California, discovered a male skeleton 12 feet tall. The skeleton was surrounded by carved shells, stone axes, and other artifacts. The skeleton had double rows of upper and lower teeth in Clearwater, Minnesota. The skeletons of 7 giants were found in mounds, pyramids, that had receding foreheads and complete double detention. Double teeth. Go back to Coneheads. Where are they getting this stuff from? When was Coneheads? When did they come out the movie called Coneheads? They came out with this movie called Coneheads. In 1977, the skit, 1977. But we going back here, they digging this stuff up. They just not thinking this shit up out of thin air. They got to get it from somewhere. But you know, they know you Negroes is not gonna do no damn research and try to find out where they get this stuff from. Go back here. In 1833, they found a skeleton that had double sets of teeth. So if we do the math, in 1833 versus 1833, so we got 1977, take away 1833, that's 144 years. Okay? So these white folks are on it. They are on it. And they put this shit in movie format. They're always talking about you, but you don't know how to decipher this stuff. Because you don't know what to look for. Okay? Just broke down Coneheads that quick. We know who the extraterrestrials are. You know what I'm saying? We know who the mound builders are. Right? Now, I'm not even finished reading this book. You know what I'm saying? I'm on page, let me see, what page am I on? I'm on page. I'm on page in this book 195, and the book is entitled. The book is entitled "The Ancient Giants Who Ruled America." Well, we know that America is the America. Swap out the E, put the O. Okay. Now, in our next video, we're gonna be going into the Mormon's Codex. Okay. This book right here. Okay, now I have this book, right? This book right here, Mormon's Codex, right? Mormon's Codex, an ancient American book. So even though they're ancient, we know who the ancient Americans are, right? Ancient, we're supposed to be American, right? Right? Let's go back here. And it says here that America is really pronounced America, right? America is America, right? These Indians are indigenous Negroes, black people, not this mixed whitewash bullshit you see these mongoloids walking around here today. No, we're talking about pure blood, not these half-breeds. Okay? So, I have this book, Mormon's Codex. Okay? 1 second. You don't think I'm making this up? Let me show you. I have the book. Show you. I have the book. This is the book right here. Mormon's Codex, right? An ancient American book, right? Don't think I'm making this up. Okay, this is the book right here. And we're going to go into this in my next lesson. And this is going to be talking about pretty much people that's tied into, this is going to be talking about people that's in Mesoamerica, right? So, we know that we know that, let me see. Okay. So, they are South America, Mesoamerica, right? These are the Olmecs, okay? These are Olmecs. These are black people, all right? So, let's type in, we need to type in South America. Let's dealing with geography, okay? South America, Western Hemisphere, all right? It may also be considered a subcontinent of the Americas. So let's type in Mesoamerican. Right? Mesoamerican is a historical region and culture in North America. It extends from Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and things like that. Pre-Columbian societies, okay? So we need to type in Olmecs. And where the Olmecs from? Olmecs, the mysterious Olmec civilization located in ancient Mexico, prospered in pre-classical Mesoamerica, 1200 BCE, okay? Their culture is involved with the Mayans and Aztecs, okay? I'm going to tie all this stuff in. We're going to tie this in with Mormon's Codex, okay? Talking about who these people are. What was their writing system, all right? Because this guy right here, this is how I found the book. I found the book through this dude right here. A lot of you are subscribed to this guy right here. Big Judah. Okay? Now, okay. So here he did a video called Mormon's Codex proves Joseph Smith did not write the Book of Mormon. It came from Hebrew. Okay? Now, he only gives you a snippet of what this book is about. The only thing he reads in this book is this. Let me pause this and show you what he's reading.
Good afternoon, brethren.
Okay.
Big Judah, coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praise, anything else. Yourself, he is grievous. The way he's got some really good information derived from years. People have been telling us Joseph Smith wrote the Book of Mormon. You go get one book here, and it tells you right here that he did not write the Book of Mormon. So all those years old, to the fact, the historic, no, Joseph Smith might have been a Mason. He might have been a devil worshiper. Who knows? But you don't think the Most High can use those people in order to preserve who are listening to this video? This is telling you right here. These assure us that the Hebrew language was somehow important in composing the.
Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Now this is gonna be my next lesson in the Mormon's Codex. Okay, these are black people, Olmecs, right? And in the Book of Mormon, the Book of Mormon says that a group of people came from Jerusalem over here to the ancient Americas. Okay, called the Lamanites and the Nephites and the Jaredites, right? All those ites, right? And when I was reading this, I found some racism in here, all right? Found racism in here, and more information talking about who these people are, right? Like I said, when he brought this book out, he didn't go into full depth about, you know what I'm saying, what's in the book. He just gave you a snippet, like the introduction. You know what I'm saying? Like you go here to let's go here. Oh, it's gonna be deep. So you go into Mormon's Codex, right? And we want to go to Amazon. I always tell you I get these books while you can, while they're at a reasonable price. At a reasonable price because they will jack the price up on you. You know what I'm saying? So this is Mormon's Codex, right? It's the same book I have right here, Mormon's Codex, right? And let's see here. Let's go down here. So it's talking about the Book of Mormon with the Lehites, the Mulekites, the Jaredites who crossed the ocean anciently and dwelt in the land of promise, somewhere in the Americas. Okay? To that composite record, you know what I'm saying? If you read the Book of Mormon, right? You need to read this book. I read it. You can read it online for free, PDF format. To that composite record, he attached a supplementary one, the small plates of Nephi, to kept by his ancestors in times, right? So only thing Joseph Smith did was found some tablets. He found some brass tablets, right? And all he did was translate the shit, right? That's all he did. Okay? But you need to understand where they're getting this stuff from. All right? But I don't want to go into all of it right now. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like here, I'm going to give you a little brief. Same thing what he did. He said that another problem hindering attempts to examine the historicity of the Book of Mormon is its language. Is its language. We have it only in English translation. We did not even know in what tongue it was written, although an abundance of Hebrewism, stylistic polarities of writing in Hebrew language have been detected in the English text. These assure us that the Hebrew language was somehow important in composing the record. Moroni tells us that the Nephites called the writing system, i.e. the characters they used, reform Egyptian. right? Yet he also says, none other people know of our language. Okay, so I'm going to go into this in my next video when we break down this Book of Mormon, this Mormon Codex, and they constantly drop the ball. They constantly telling themselves, you know what I'm saying, you guys know how to decipher this stuff to be able to know who he's talking about. You know what I'm saying, with all these ites and all this stuff, you know. This Book of Mormon is not dealing with worldwide history. It's just dealing with a group of people who left one landmass and went to another landmass, you know what I'm saying, and started living amongst a group of people who already had cultures and things set up of that nature, and just adapted it and did a amalgamation, a mixture of things, you know what I'm saying, mixed what they brought from their homeland to over here and mixed the shit up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you have to know who is talking about. So in my next video, we're going to go into this Mormon Codex, right? John L. Sorensen, an ancient American book, right? We already know that we're not dealing with religion, we're dealing with the history, okay? Religion just means a oath, a buying a contract, right? So, I hope you can gain something from this. You know what I'm saying? You learn something from this. Next video is going to be deep. Mormon's Codex. We're going to go into this. Right? All this information that they're bringing out that's been hidden and suppressed is talking about black people. Negroes. And I've always shown you who and where God is. Right? Before the word, you know what I'm saying? Before there was even the word God. What is creation? You know what I'm saying? So you see where I started from. I tore the whole goddamn belief system down. And you got people just coming at this thing from one angle, just the Bible, like the Bible, just the world, like that's just the only book to get information from. You take the Bible apart, tear the Bible down, and take the paper away. Then what do you have to go off of? Okay? These are the things you need to ask. These are the questions you have to ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting the right answers from the people you're asking the questions from, you need to leave them and keep on searching. You know? Like I said, I don't profess to have all the answers. I'm doing all this research on my own you know what I'm saying? For myself. And giving it to the people free of charge. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came across this book through his channel, through Big Judah's channel, but still, he's another one. He's taking money, PayPal. He got a PayPal set up, or Cash Me Out, right? I mean, but that's his thing. Hey, you want to use that as a hustle? Hey, that's on you all. If you all want to donate to these people and say this is coming from the Most High, the Word of God, and all this stuff. Hey, that's on you. Keep on falling for the trickery and foolery. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. So, I just gave you a brief snippet of this Mormon's Codex. We're going to go into this. Most likely, I'll probably upload this video probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This Mormon's Codex, this Book of Mormon, right? Because we know these are black folks. These are black people. Talking about black civilization. Okay? And I picked up on the racism quick because they did it in the Book of Mormon, they did it in the Bible, they did it in the Quran, they did it in the big Indian scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They just take shit and twist it up. These white people, these albinos, these Europeans, take the shit up and twist it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to decipher it. Because, you know what I'm saying, going on Google and just going to Wikipedia and doing a quick search is not doing, you know what I'm saying, scholastical scholarship research. No. You have to show some sources, citations, proof, you know what I'm saying, some bibliographies, things of that nature. And that's what I come with in my videos all the time. I show you where to get the information from, you know what I'm saying, how to break this stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below If you have any questions, and I just show you how to guide you, what information to go, what direction to go into. All right. So, just broken down more information pertaining towards us as black people, as Negroes. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want, like I said, this book is called The Ancient Giants Who Ruled America, The Missing Skeletons, and the Great Smithsonian Cover-Up. Right? Richard J. Dewhurst. Okay? You gotta know how to break this stuff down. Just showed you that they had style back then. We playing catch up. We are playing catch up. You think this shit we got going on is new? This shit is old. These people, our ancestors, had prehistoric zoot suits back in the day. So the fashion we got today is not really, it's bullshit. They had fashion back then. Prehistoric zoot suits. What are they doing on my suits? If they're supposed to be just some damn primitive people, what are they doing dealing with? What are they doing? Doing tailor-made. These people are tailor-made, tailoring jackets and pants that resemble prehistoric zoot suits. They're taking animal skins and lining that shit up, weaving that shit, you know what I'm saying? Weaving it and things of that nature, sewing together. And these dudes are making zoot suits. Like they finna go on a dinner date. Yeah, dining halls and stoves and shit set up. Like, man, okay, man, y'all niggas finna go out. Y'all niggas finna get it in and kick it. But we just supposed to believe they're just some dumbasses, like they're supposed to be just some primitive people. Murmuring shit, brr, 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 like they can't talk. These niggas can talk. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting these white folks trick you. These dudes had style. We get our fashion from them. We playing catch up. We behind. Okay? Just told you that they had been laid to rest wearing the skins of unknown animals similar to sheep, fashioned into jackets with pants described as, quote, prehistoric zoot suits. What is zoot suits? What is a zoot suit? Right here. Zoot suit. Here's your zoot suit right here. Goddamn a suit, a two-piece suit. These niggas just like Steve Harvey back in the day. Y'all better stop playing with our ancestors, man. These dudes wasn't no joke. With that being said, I'll say peace, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for listening, watching. Click and subscribe. Like, thumbs up. Thank you very much.